Last night, something happened in my house that completely blew my mind. My cat went outside like she always does, but when she returned, she wasn't alone. She had brought a tiny, helpless kitten back with her from the cold streets. At first, I was completely shocked and panicked. I kept thinking, where do I keep this tiny baby? Because here is an amazing fact. A cat's sense of smell is hundreds of times stronger than a human's. If the mother cat was out there looking for her baby, she could have tracked her kitten's scent right to my doorstep. But she never came. With no mother cat in sight, I had to make a choice. I brought the kitten right into my bedroom and let her sleep right next to me to keep her warm and alive. This is a completely true story. Make sure you watch this video until the very end, because if you ever find yourself in this situation, you need to know exactly how to keep a fragile kitten alive. Let's dive straight into fact number 1, and you absolutely cannot miss fact number 5 and 6, or watching this video won't be of any use to you. Fact 1. The critical importance of hygiene. Keeping a kitten clean is just as vital as feeding them. A lot of beginner pet owners think that food is the only thing a rescue kitten needs, but that is a dangerous mistake. Newborn and young kittens do not have a fully developed immune system. They are incredibly fragile, meaning they don't have the strength to fight off everyday bacteria and germs. If you leave them dirty, harmful parasites can take over, which can lead to a sudden, tragic death. To prevent this, you need to give them a gentle bath once a week using lukewarm water, never hot, and never freezing cold, because their tiny bodies cannot regulate temperature well. But it doesn't stop at bathing. You must deeply clean their washroom area daily. More importantly, check the exact spot where they sleep every single day and keep it clean. Why? Because a single, tiny insect, flea, or tick hiding in their bedding can bite them. Because their bodies are so small and delicate, a toxic reaction or severe blood loss from tiny pests can cause immediate, sudden death. Strict hygiene is their shield against the world. Now let's move on to fact number 2. Fact 2. How and what to feed a baby kitten. When my cat brought this kitten home, my first instinct was to find food. But you cannot just give a tiny kitten regular cow's milk from your fridge. Cow's milk contains lactose that their tiny stomachs absolutely cannot digest, leading to severe diarrhea and fatal dehydration. You must use specialized kitten milk replacer, or KMR. The way you hold them while feeding is also a matter of life and death. Never feed a kitten on its back like a human baby. If you do, the milk will instantly go straight into their lungs, causing them to suffocate or develop fatal pneumonia. Always keep them flat on their stomach, mimicking how they would nurse from their real mother. Feed them small amounts every 2 to 3 hours if they are under a month old. Their stomachs are only the size of a tiny marble, so patience is key. Fact 3. The threat of external parasites and immediate isolation. When you bring a kitten straight from the streets, you have no idea what diseases or parasites they are carrying. Fleas, ear mites, or fungal infections like ringworm are extremely common. If you have other pets at home, just like my resident cat who brought this kitten, you must isolate the new kitten immediately in a separate room. Flea anemia is a real and silent killer for small kittens. Because they are so tiny, if they have a severe flea infestation, those pests can literally drink enough blood to make the kitten severely anemic, which leads to organ failure. You need to take them to a veterinarian as soon as possible for a professional health checkup, weight check, and to get safe, kitten-appropriate deworming and flea treatment. Never use adult cat products on them, as the chemical dosage can be fatal for a baby. Fact 4. Regulating body temperature and dehydration. Deep dive. Here is a shocking biological fact about kittens. During the first 4 weeks of their lives, they cannot regulate their own body temperature. They don't have the shivering reflex that adult animals use to generate heat. In nature, they rely entirely on their mother's body heat to stay alive. If a kitten's body temperature drops below 97 degrees Fahrenheit, they enter a critical state of hypothermia. When they are cold, their internal organs and digestive system completely shut down. If you try to feed a cold kitten milk, they cannot digest it. The milk will literally sit in their stomach, ferment, create dangerous gas, and cause fatal toxic shock or immediate bloating. Before you ever offer a single drop of milk, you must warm them up slowly over an hour. You can use a heating pad set to low, wrapped in a thick towel, or a hot water bottle. Crucially, always leave an unheated corner in their box. If the heating pad gets too hot and the kitten cannot crawl away to a cooler spot, they can easily dehydrate and pass away. Balancing this warmth is a delicate 24-hour job. Fact 5. The secret of potty stimulation and preventing infection detailed. If you skip the video to this part, listen very carefully because this is the #1 reason orphaned kittens do not survive. Very young kittens do not have the physical muscles or neurological reflex to pee or poop by themselves. In normal conditions, the mother cat constantly licks their lower abdomen and perineal area after every feeding. This rough texture stimulates their gastrointestinal tract and urinary tract to release waste. Without this exact stimulation, a kitten's bladder or bowels will literally fill up to maximum capacity, rupture internally, or cause fatal toxicity within 48 hours. Since her mother never showed up last night, that job fell entirely on me. After every single meal, you must take a warm, damp cotton ball, a soft tissue, or an unscented wet wipe. You have to very gently mimic the mother's tongue by rubbing their elimination area in a steady, circular, upward motion. Be extremely gentle. Their skin is paper thin, and rubbing too hard can cause raw sores, bleeding, or dangerous infections. You must keep doing this round the clock until they reach about 4 weeks of age. Once they start trying to dig in blankets, that is your sign to introduce a very shallow litter box with non-clumping paper litter. Clumping clay litter is dangerous because if they accidentally eat it, it will create a fatal blockage in their stomach. Fact 6. The transition to solid food weaning process. As your rescue kitten reaches 4 to 5 weeks old, a new challenge begins. The weaning phase. This is the transition period where they move from liquid milk to solid food. You cannot just jump straight from a syringe or bottle to hard cat kibble. Their tiny teeth and jaws are not strong enough, and their digestive tract will experience extreme shock, causing severe stomach pain. The correct way to do this is by creating a slurry or a soft mush. You mix premium wet kitten food with warm kitten milk replacer until it looks like a watery soup. Introduce this mixture on a very flat plate or your fingertip. At first, the kitten will be completely confused. They might step in it, get it all over their face, or try to suck it up like a bottle. Slowly, over 2 weeks, you reduce the amount of milk and increase the solid food until they are eating completely solid wet food or softened kibble. During this phase, always keep a small bowl of fresh, clean water nearby, because as they transition to solid food, their risk of dehydration increases significantly. Conclusion and call to action. Seeing my own cat step up to protect this orphan made me realize how incredible animals truly are. She knew this baby was in danger, and she chose to act. By keeping the kitten warm in my room throughout the night, we successfully stabilized her temperature and gave her a second lease on life. Raising an orphaned kitten takes hard work, sleepless nights, and absolute dedication. But watching them grow from a fragile, shivering creature into a healthy, playful cat is worth every single second. If you ever find a helpless kitten on the street, or if your own pet brings one home, remember these 6 golden rules. Impeccable hygiene, proper stomach-down feeding, medical isolation, precise temperature regulation, manual potty stimulation, and a careful weaning process. You have the power to save a life. If this real-life rescue story and guide helped you today, please slam that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video to help save more kittens worldwide. Leave a comment below. What would you do if your cat brought home a surprise guest? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.